start your monofilament thread just about any old where, because it's going to want to slide, and I lock it in there pretty tight, almost all the way down. Then you want to cut it, come on down here to the bottom, and you're going to tie in your dubbing. Now for this little guy, we're just going to use a very small amount of Hairtron. It's an Antron and Hair's Mask blend. And if you guys will forgive my voice, I've got a bit of a cold here. You're not going to use very much at all. We're talking a very, very fine amount of dubbing. And I probably even use too much right here. A little difficult to tie upside down like this, but I'm doing my best. Don't have to be real careful, although I'm sure John does a better job than I'm doing. Now what we've got here is UTC vinyl rib. You can just see that, it's size small. It's kind of a peach color. It says it's tan. And you can also get dark brown. Now vinyl rib has a bit of a taper to it, and I doubt you'll be able to see it on that video, but it's rounded and sometimes it's flat on one side. If you get the flat kind, put the flat part on the bottom of the shell back. This doesn't happen to be the flat kind. All I'm going to do is tie it in there at the head and give it a couple locking wraps, then segment my way down it, spacing out as I go. Then when I get to the bottom, I'm going to give it a couple of wraps to hold it in there, and I'm going to whip finish, which I don't know if I can do that or not with this much space to deal with, but I'm going to try. Now, this monofilament, sometimes it helps to whip finish 2 or 3 times because it wants to come loose pretty damn bad. So get it in there, get it tight. I hooked it around the bottom of the hook there, yes I did. Get it on in there. Whip finish again, if necessary. John's going to hate me for butchering this pattern like this, but at least y'all will have an idea. Then you want to cut off the monofill, come in here, cut the shell back at the butt, and then cut it again at the head. Now that's about the world's sloppiest trout crack. And I'll just give it a rotation. You can't quite tell. You've seen the steps, but you can't quite tell what it looks like. But what you're going to do is that just that little bit of vinyl rib is the shell back on the top. Now we'll post a picture if it's a little closer in. Okay.